Miraculous survival, the incredible true story of Wenceslao Moguel, shot 9 times and left for dead, but defied death against all odds. In 1915, fate played a cruel joke on a man named Wenceslao Moguel. Captured by authorities and sentenced to death without so much as a whisper of a trial, his fate seemed sealed. The cold, unfeeling barrels of a firing squad's rifles aimed at his chest, ready to snuff out his life. Shots rang out, not once, not twice, but 8, maybe 9 times, each bullet a messenger of death, tearing through his body. And just when death seemed certain, a final shot was delivered point blank to his head, the ultimate exclamation point. But in a twist that defies all logic, Wenceslao didn't just survive. He stared death in the face and walked away. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, he emerged, severely disfigured, but very much alive. His life, a testament to human resilience, continued on its extraordinary path until he finally passed away in 1976. Wenceslao Moguel, the man who simply refused to die. Let's dive into the brief details of this story. But before that, please subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and like and share this video. Wenceslao Moguel's remarkable journey through history. Wenceslao Moguel was born in the late 19th century in Mexico during a time of great political and social upheaval. His early life remains largely undocumented, but like many young men of his era, he was likely influenced by the turbulent environment of the Mexican Revolution, which began in 1910. This period was marked by a struggle for land reform, workers' rights, and the fight against the long-standing dictatorship of Porfirio Diaz. Wenceslao Moguel became involved in the Mexican Revolution, siding with the revolutionaries who sought to overthrow the existing government and bring about significant social and economic reforms. The revolution was a complex conflict with multiple factions, but Moguel's involvement placed him in direct opposition to the government forces. His activities likely included participation in battles, aiding revolutionary efforts, and possibly acting as a foot soldier in the Revolutionary Army. The precise circumstances of Moguel's arrest are not well documented, but it is widely believed that he was captured by government forces during one of the many skirmishes or military engagements that took place during the revolution. His capture was likely due to his active participation in the revolutionary cause, which made him a target for government forces looking to suppress the rebellion. In the chaotic environment of the Mexican Revolution, due process was often overlooked. Wenceslao Moguel was sentenced to death without a formal trial, reflecting the harsh and brutal tactics employed by the government forces to deal with those they considered enemies of the state. The absence of a trial suggests that Moguel's execution was intended as a swift and decisive measure to eliminate revolutionary resistance. Wenceslao Moguel's execution was carried out by a firing squad, a common method of execution at the time. He was shot multiple times, with reports suggesting 8 or 9 bullets were fired at him. To ensure his death, an additional shot was fired at point-blank range to his head, a coup de grace meant to confirm his demise. Remarkably, Moguel survived this ordeal, though the exact details of how he managed to stay alive remain a matter of both awe and speculation. His survival was nothing short of miraculous. The bullets failed to strike any vital organs, and he was either left for dead or managed to escape after the executioners left, believing their task was complete. After surviving his execution, Wenceslao Moguel faced a long and difficult recovery. He was severely disfigured by the gunshots, but his will to live drove him forward. Moguel eventually recovered and went on to live a relatively normal life, a testament to his incredible resilience, human spirit's capacity to endure unimaginable hardships. His story became legendary, symbolizing the unpredictability of life and the inexplicable nature of survival against all odds. Wenceslao Moguel lived for several decades after his near-death experience, passing away in 1976. His life, marked by a miraculous escape from death, continues to captivate and inspire those who hear his story. He remains a figure of extraordinary historical interest, representing the courage and tenacity of those who lived through one of Mexico's most turbulent periods.